space I inhabit is no longer just the personal self. We
Yes.
have to dilate open to the what I call the genetic mind of the species.
Mhm.
Why would I call it genetic? Well, because we're living in a material world. We chose a morphogenetic field called planet Earth, the experiment of Gaia. It's one of many realms we're exploring right now, literally simultaneously. But this part of us that did choose a genetic journey into these human biospheric beings chose to incarnate into a species level experiment.
Mhm.
And that's part of me. Like, that's my genetic coding. It's so we share that together. So
Mhm.
that means there's this resonant field that we're all in together.
Mhm.
That is a true and very real and scientific thing we could say. We're all in a morphogenetic, same consciousness, evolutionary groove called the species mind or the species being. But then we're also these, we're part of a solar system composition. We're part of a spiral arm version here in this galaxy. So we're galactic beings. We're a multi galactic. We're cosmic beings. These are all parts of our true and very real nature. So um, the ability to kind of move in and out of these different membranes of self is the waking up process. And we can't really transcend any one of them until we've integrated the whole of it.
Mhm.
So anybody who thinks that this might be their last lifetime in the human realm, we'd have to look at, is that true? Have you integrated every single ounce and every single element of what it means to be human?
Mhm. Mhm.
Do do you have any part of you that wants to check out because you're like, oh, this human thing is just a compost heap, of like of evolution that I'm like, I'm done with it. You know, the, we might be tired, and a lot of us are really tired. We have to face what that depletion is and why we're tired. But we also have to face what part of me wants to check out right now.
Mhm.
And we have to look at that, and that might be because we're still in opposition to
Mhm.
other aspects of self that is humanity. And if we haven't resolved all those parts, then we can't transcend it. So
Mhm.
this model I talk about, we could say there's this evolutionary process called holons, and what Ken Wilber, the greatest philosopher, one of them of our times, he talks about this. You can't transcend something until you integrate it. So this,
Mhm.
in this process of integrating and transcending through bigger and bigger holons of the self-expression, all the way towards infinity. And so that's what we're doing. We're galvanizing the human process. The experience of what it means to be human is just reaching a whole nother level.
Mhm.
So that we're doing the cleaning up process so that we can grow up whole.
Mhm.
Instead of just wake up and kind of pierce a hole through the dimensions and pierce into that part of us that's eternal. That's that's part of waking up, but part of growing up is this integrating all aspects of self that everybody who's on a spiritual journey, we 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 know that waking up also means growing up to the shadow parts of us, the unintegrated parts of self that clearly are also showing up as unintegrated parts of humanity because we're
Mhm.
collective growing up.
Mhm.
So collective growing up process looks like this right now. So,
Mhm.
so what is that fractal of the whole that's in me, and what's it bringing out? What's the shadow material or the unintegrated aspects? of my own self that are reflecting in my reality right now.
mm,
The things that turn me on. When you ask, what am I excited about? I'm excited about the
yeah,
unintegrated aspects that are like, oh, wow, I just get excited about evolution. Anyone
yeah,
who's on that spiritual journey knows that the true reward is spiritual integration.
mm,
Actually, sometimes more than having these big peak moments of experience of
mhm, mhm,
transcendental amazingness, the reward is resolving the things that we were at odds with, that were shadow, that were outside of our view,
mhm,
that were seemingly um, having control of us. Anything
mhm,
that's unintegrated still has control of us. So then we bring it to view,
mhm,
then we have the opportunity
mhm,
to integrate and resolve it. So
mhm,
that's what I'm excited about. Deeper and deeper levels of integration of
mm,
understanding.
mm. Spoken like an alchemist, like a modern alchemist.